Well, Matt, a while ago, you and I had tried to do a D&D group, and it kind of fell apart before it even got going.
A little
But
bit.
I think you and I had some fun in it. We were able to get into character a little bit, adopt our roles. I know
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing the dumb Goliath. That was fun.
Yeah.
The reason
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
bring this up is I've got a Reddit post for you. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Okay.
So the title of this one is "Am I the asshole for refusing to break character at my own wedding?" Yeah.
As in real life wedding?
Yeah, real life wedding.
Wow.
Dedicated
Okay.
to the role.
Okay. They know they're not playing, right?
So I think they've taken it a step further. There's no longer LARPing. This is, I'm going to call it warping, wedding action roleplay.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to hear this. Go on.
So this was posted by the Dark Spy 17 in Reddit's Am I the Asshole? So I'm 29, my wife's 27, and we got married last weekend. We're both huge fans of fantasy books, especially The Lord of the Rings. So we decided to have a medieval fantasy-themed wedding. Nothing over the top,
Interesting.
just some cool decorations and a few costumes and medieval-style food. But this is where things apparently went too far. I decided that, as the groom, I would fully commit to the role of a medieval lord. This meant speaking in Shakespearean-style Old English for the day. Instead of thank you, I said thank thee. Instead of yes and no, it was I and nay. And when I gave my vows, I declared my love for my wife as a fire that doth burn eternal. And I even greeted my in-laws with well met, travelers.
Wow. Did they at least run it by the wife prior to this?
Well, let's
I'm
find
guessing
out.
No. I'm guessing no.
Doth thou enjoy my accent, darling?
Doth thou enjoy a pitchfork up thine posterior?
I bet the constipated 4chan person does. So anyway, first it says, I thought it was fun, my wife thought it was hilarious, and our friends were loving it. But her family was not having it. Her mom had pulled me aside mid-reception and asked me to just talk normal. And I told her, verily I know not what of thou dost speak. Maybe I was pushing it a little at this point, and she just walked away shaking her head. And then came the speeches, and my best man, an absolute legend, started his toast with, Hark! Gather ye round for a tale most wondrous. And the whole room cracked up. Except for my wife's parents, who sat there stone-faced.
Right. Okay. I see where the issue is.
A bunch of buzzkills. So at the end of the night, my new father-in-law came up to me and said that I had embarrassed the entire family and made a joke out of the wedding. My wife told him to chill out, but I could tell he was very noticeably pissed. My wife said maybe I should have toned it down a little, and her parents are still mad. To be fair, my wife did vow to stand beside me in sickness and in health, and in Renaissance fair accents. So am I the asshole for refusing to break character at my own wedding?
No.
No.
The wife found it funny. The best man joined in. Like, the only people who care are the parents.
Yeah.
And it's not their wedding.
I think this goes back to something we touched on forever ago, in that each generation is stuck in their own ways, and so they see the weddings as this big event. It's got to be serious. It's got to be elegant and regal. Doth thou not think Shakespeare be regal?
It's pretty regal.
I'm pretty sure that's where regal originates, so...
That sort of time period, yeah.
I mean, obviously they were enjoying it. They had a fun time. All the friends and most of the family got in on it.
Yeah. I mean, if he's enjoying it, she's enjoying it, everybody else seems to be enjoying it, what's the issue? Have the parents paid for the wedding? Even so, like, they've bet that gives them a slight little bit of a say in stuff, but not much. Not much. At the end of the day, I think they just need to just loosen up,
I think so. I mean, obviously they raised their daughter. If their daughter's in on this, they should know her interests. Like,
right. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. If you're, it's their daughter's wedding, and they know that their daughter is into this kind of thing. And I don't know. I don't know. I think that it's the whole thing of like, you're embarrassing us, sort of things. Like, you're at our wedding.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
We're getting married, doing something that we enjoy, that, you know, is our life. I mean, they're huge fans of fantasy books, and especially Lord of the Rings. They're dressed up in costume. There's medieval style food. Like, this is
what were you expecting?
Yeah.
You've walked into a medieval themed wedding and you're surprised that they're speaking in ye olde speak.
Yeah. If anything, you should be commending them for being able to hold character, especially the best man.
Right? Committing to the bit.
If you're gonna do it right.
No, they just have two sticks that need removing from each of their posteriors.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that needs it. Nah, that sounds fun. I'd enjoy that wedding.
Oh yeah,
I don't like weddings in general, but I'd enjoy that. I'd go to that wedding.
No. I don't think he's the asshole at all for refusing to break character. I think, if anything, it just showed his dedication to his hobbies and his enjoyment.
Yeah, the only way that he would be the asshole is if his wife didn't want him to do it and he kept doing it.
Yeah.
That's the only way, right? Because if you're doing something that the other person, who it's equally their moment as well, if they don't want it, like, yeah, that's the only way you would be the asshole.
The way he handled it with the mother-in-law. Do you guys have Ren fairs out there, or like anything Renaissance, like festivals?
I mean, other than the buildings that are literally from the Renaissance, no.
Okay, side note, I'm jealous of those. When I was in Scotland, that was heavenly for someone who enjoys history.
I mean, I'm sure we do. I'm sure we do have like medieval fairs and stuff, but not really, not that I know of.
So in America, we Ren fests are huge. Going around TikTok, there was one guy from the Ren Fest, the Pickle Priest. He was just selling pickles, and he was getting into character. I hereby bless this pickle. So that's the type of stuff that happens at Ren fairs. It's just people in costume getting really heavy into it. And if you go up to them with a phone, like, they don't break character. They will go up to this phone. What doth thou have here? This is a magical box. And they just completely go with it. That's exactly what these guys did here. I can guarantee they go to Ren fairs. The fact that he didn't break character with his mother-in-law just solidifies that thought. And so they enjoy it.
The only thing that he could have maybe done better is warn them prior that they were going to do that. But he doesn't need to warn them. It doesn't have to. He could have, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah. I think that kind of goes back to, though, they raised their daughter. They should know what her interests are.
They probably have known him for a while, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, it might not be. They might have just turned up and been like, oh, this is the guy you're marrying. But, like, odds are they know him, you know?
Know him, obviously, or should know their daughter. I mean, if she has dedicated her entire wedding day to having fun with it, then obviously it's important enough that she's been with it for a while. Unless she's really impulsive.
Yeah, no, this is just parents being awkward. Like being
sticklers.
Stuck up, and it's I've noticed that's a thing. That's a thing with parents in general, though. A lot of parents do a thing of like, you have to do the thing that they want to do. Like we were saying before, they're stuck in their ways.
Yeah, stuck in their ways is definitely, I think, a good way to put it. They have their idea of what a wedding should be, and I think our generation's going to do it too. You know, say in 20, 30 years, we're going to look at what's going on in modern times and be like, back in my day.
Back in my day, we had the cha-cha slide.
Back in my day, hoverboards had wheels.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
They'll be out there with the Marty McFly hoverboard.
The internet was on a television screen.
Getting old. Our time will come. But either way, what do you guys think? Do you think they were wrong for having a festive celebration, enjoying the merriment of friends? Yeah, having fun, enjoying what they do. I bet their D&D parties are awesome. But have you guys ever experienced something like that, where you guys were just, doing everything that you enjoy and a relative trying to rain on your parade? Let us know down below in the comments, over in the Discord. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, definitely go ahead and do that. And until next time, bye.